The OnePlus 12 is an incredible phone and actually beat the Galaxy S24 base model in almost every single hardware category. But I did switch back to the Galaxy S24. So today I'm going to talk to you about my 5 favorite features on the Galaxy S24 and my 5 favorite things about the OnePlus 12. First thing on the list is just the form factor. I like the Galaxy S24 base model because it's smaller, it's easier to use. And that's just a personal preference. Some people like the bigger screen for gaming, video chatting, watching YouTube. I don't do a lot of gaming, and when I do game, I prefer to play specific games that I can play with one hand in a minute or two. I don't have a lot of time in the day, so I don't really have time to sit down and play 30 minutes to an hour of gaming that requires full concentration, a lot of effort and time. And having a baby, I don't really have that much time to spare, so I like games that are quick and easy. Currently, I'm playing Tetris. I can just pull it out of my pocket easily and just start swiping away with one hand. Don't have to worry about reaching my finger all the way up to the top as much. I don't need to worry about rotating the phone horizontally and using 2 hands to play games. So the smaller form factor fits my lifestyle and it's easier for me in those little everyday life situation. Second reason I like about the Galaxy S24 is the fingerprint scanner is actually more accurate than the OnePlus 12 in my opinion. It is the second generation, actually I'm not sure what generation it is, but it is the newer generation ultrasonic sensor. So it is really fast, it is accurate. Even when the finger is wet, you can unlock the phone much faster. And the OnePlus 12 is still using an optical fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner on the OnePlus 12 series has always been really good. I think it's the fact that they might have made it bigger or something. Because even though Samsung have had ultrasonic for a few years now, maybe since the S20, but I find in the past the OnePlus did work better, but this year Galaxy S24 with the new ultrasonic scanner, it is much more accurate. I'm able to unlock my phone, I would say 95% of the time in one try. In the prior generation, I would say it's about 70% or maybe 60. It always takes a few taps, but the S24 is really accurate and very impressed with the fingerprint scanner. Even with your fingers wet, you're taking a shower, you're washing your hands, you can still use it just fine. Third reason I like about the Galaxy S24 is the video quality looks better in the S24. I never really noticed it until I went back and watched the last video I recorded on the OnePlus 12 and I compared it to the Galaxy S24. I prefer the S24 more. And then I found the old video I recorded using the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 looks even better. So let me know what you guys think on which video quality is better. I know photos wise, it's all personal preference. You can't go wrong with any of the phone. But video, I think Pixel looks the best. And then Samsung S24 and OnePlus 12. Fourth feature I like about the Galaxy S24 is the always on display wallpaper. Samsung straight up copied this from Apple, but I think it's fine. It looks nice. It's gonna kill my battery, but I like having the background just always there. It's faded out. You can see the clock. It looks a lot nicer in my opinion compared to a blank black screen. I know some people complain that with the iPhone they couldn't tell if the phone is on or not, but I personally think it looks cool. It's not a life-changing thing. It's just a personal preference. People can have different wallpapers or whatever they want, but I think whenever I glance at the Galaxy S24, it just emits some happy feelings just looking at that nice wallpaper that I created. Speaking of wallpaper, the fifth thing I like about the Galaxy S24 is the generative AI wallpaper. This is probably the only AI feature that I use on the Galaxy S24 or remember to use. I never really changed my wallpaper that often, but for some reason with the Galaxy S24, every now and then when I get bored, I just hit the generative AI wallpaper. It has a bunch of different options. It has night, day, translucent, or all these different categories, and I always just hit generate AI and the whatever wallpaper option they have. I actually never tried changing the text. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but a lot of the wallpaper they generate do look pretty nice and I've been happy with it so far. Now let's jump over to the OnePlus 12. I actually really love this phone and I think it is the candidate for possible phone of the year. Even though I like the Galaxy S24, I think the OnePlus 12 is the real bang for your buck. They both cost $800, but OnePlus 12 you're getting a lot more. You're getting a bigger phone, you're getting a bigger battery, you're getting faster charging, 80 to 100 watt depending on where you live or what charging brick you use, compared to Samsung 25 watt charging that does not even include the brick in a box. OnePlus does include the brick in a box. So right off the bat, there are 3 things already that I like more about OnePlus compared to the Galaxy S24. Fourth thing is the return of the IR blaster. Samsung used to have this. The last time they had it was in the Galaxy S7, and I actually did use it a few times. I don't watch a lot of TV these days, but the other day I found an hour of free time to go watch Avatar on Netflix. I was sitting on a couch. I did not know where my remote was. Luckily, I had my OnePlus phone. I just whipped it out, changed the channel, put on Netflix, and watched an hour of Avatar. It's probably the best hour I've had since my son was born, but still, really cool feature. And by the time I finished that episode, I got up and realized I sat on my remote the whole time. But at least I didn't have to spend time looking for it. It was already there. I can just pull out my phone and use that, and it is really convenient. Fifth thing I like about the OnePlus is just the overall value you're getting. You're getting more RAMs, 12 gig compared to the 8 gigs on the Galaxy S24. You're getting double the storage, 256 compared to 128. So much to like about the OnePlus 12. But at the end of the day, I prefer the smaller form factor despite all of the things that OnePlus does do better. But let me know which phone you guys prefer and how big you like your phone. I personally prefer mine around the 6-inch range. I wouldn't mind using a bigger phone like the OnePlus, but I feel like anytime you start reaching the 6.8 and above, it just gets a little challenging to hold and move around. Even though with OnePlus 12, despite it being a larger phone, I do like the curved edges. It fits in the palm nicely. It doesn't really feel that cumbersome. When I used Galaxy Ultra phones in the past, the boxy look and the sharp corners sometimes jab in your hand and it feels really uncomfortable and heavy. But OnePlus 12, it feels light and easy to navigate around despite it being such a large phone. Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to my partner Mint Mobile. Currently they offer an unlimited plan for as low as $15 a month. You do have to buy 3 months up front, but overall a great value, fast data. You get unlimited talk, text, and call. Make sure to check them out. Link in the description below. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Please check out my final review of the OnePlus 12 if you haven't already, and see you guys in the next video.